How are you ending your year? Hey, Jason here, and if you've been watching the channel, you've been saying a lot about Johannesburg as I'm going around traveling. And more importantly, I've been talking about success and how to get it when it comes to happiness, health, and wealth. And today I want to talk about, just finished my morning routine, to talk about like, how are you ending off your year? So Christmas time is what, next week I think, then it's gonna be New Year's. And the average person or people, they're doing the same thing that they do each and every year. They make weight loss goals, they make financial goals. However, they're not changing their habits of what they're doing to go into the new year. And this is why a lot of us are having problems when it comes to being successful. Remember, success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And so think about it. If you have a financial goal, like, oh, okay, I want to start making this much money for the next year, should you be going out spending a lot of money on Christmas presents? Should you be going out doing a lot of partying? Should you be going out getting drunk on New Year's Eve? Like, we have to start addressing our habits. We have to start looking at the things that we do, the things that we think are fun, but they're actually detrimental to our success. If you're someone who has a weight loss goal, going out getting drunk is not it's not progressively moving you towards your worthy ideal of losing weight. It's actually moving you in the opposite way. If you have a financial goal, going out and buying unneeded Christmas presents, well, even if it's for your kids, like, it makes no sense to go in debt to do that. And think about it. That money that most people are going to be spending for this next 2 weeks, that's enough money for most people. If they just threw it in some kind of interest-bearing account, in 5 or 10 years, that money will be triple to quadruple. Like, we have to start realizing everything that we do wrong in this world, everything that we don't have, is our fault because of our habits. Now, back in the day, you could blame it on society, systematic things. However, now all of us have freedoms and free choice. We have the choice to do what we want to do in this world. We have the choice to do what we want to do in our life. And we have to start exercising that right of free choice. And so if you're out there and you're like, oh man, I want to get healthier, or I want to start making more money, start now. The things that we do today are manifested, weeks, months, and years from now. A lot of people see me now and they're like, oh man, you're really healthy, you're doing this, you do that. But they don't know, man, this person that I am now, I was visualizing and becoming this person back when I was 600 plus pounds and couldn't even tie my own shoes. Like, at that time, I was holding the image of who I want to be now, and I was doing the things to become the person I am today. And that's how I became healthier. That's how I reversed most of my illnesses in my body. That's how I stopped having to take 40 plus pills a day for pain management. That's how I was able to start breathing again on my own. All of this stuff wasn't because I'm a miracle or I'm special. It was because I was doing the work to change who I wanted to be. I started seeing that my habits before that, I was just come home from work, eat, sit in my recliner, and watch TV. Like, now you see me, let me see where I'm at today. So far I'm at 3.17 miles. I did 1,000 skips on the jump rope. I've done 100 crunches, 100 push-ups. Done chest exercises today with free weights. And I went and walked afterwards for about an hour. Like, I've done all of this, and it is 7:46 in the morning here in Johannesburg. That is more activity than I used to do for months combined. And that's how I am the person I am today. Like, even more, you don't see how I'm visioning my business, how I'm doing the things behind the scenes of building the microdose business here in Johannesburg, building the success management business, the success consulting business. You don't get to see all of those things, but people get to see the results. And so you have to stop focusing on the results that people have, and you have to start understanding what are the habits that they're doing behind closed doors. And this was one of the most valuable things that I started learning when I started studying rich and wealthy people. Even when I started studying people who were getting healthier, like all these people who were beating cancers, who were finding these autoimmune diseases, and they were able to reverse them out of nowhere. And I started realizing it was the habits they were doing behind closed doors. It wasn't about the results itself. And so if you want to change your results, you have to start changing your habits today. And just remember, all it takes is one little habit change of habit, and then you'll see a drastic change in your life. So really think about it and really end this year off in your best benefit. Figure out what you really want and then make one committed decision towards getting it. If it's a health decision, if you want to eat healthier, hey, say you're going to eat healthier and commit to it. I would say commit to like at least one day a week of no meat, where you're just eating fruits and vegetables. Once you start doing it, you'll see such a boost in energy. If you have a monetary goal, like commit to reading a book, Think and Grow Rich, You Were Born Rich. Those are two great books. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Walls. All of these books are great books about learning how to get rich and how to accumulate money, because it's not what people think and it's not about hard work. And so all you have to do is commit to reading that book and read it each and every day. It don't mean read the whole book every day. Read a paragraph, read a page, read a chapter, read whatever you're comfortable with, and then you'll start seeing your results change. So hope you got some value from this. It's time for me to start getting ready to get my mani and pedicure for the day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.